Welcome to the pilot episode of the Visionaries, Champions of Industry, where we delve into the lives and minds of remarkable individuals who have shaped the business world. I'm thrilled to have Donna Benton as our esteemed guest today. Donna is the founder and CEO of the Benton Group. She's also an inspiring leader, a champion of female empowerment, and the visionary force behind several successful ventures. Donna, without further ado, thank you so much for coming over to our studio today.
Thank you for having me, Mina.
How are you doing today?
I'm very well. How are you?
I'm doing very well, thank you. Usually I'm not asked, so thank you for asking.
No, anytime. It's good to be here.
What really inspired you to identify all of these market, let's say, needs for dining initiatives and create the entertainer?
When I first arrived here in 2000, I was literally just driving along Shakeside Road and there was really no incentives to get anybody to restaurants or attractions. So I thought if I could give enough incentive to get people to them, then hopefully it would work. So that's where I did the buy one, get one free concept. I had certain terms and conditions around it. And then I went to all the F&B outlets, to the attractions, to the cafes, and really tried to get as many as I could in. And it was really a win-win for everybody. It was a win for the merchant because they were getting the customer. It was a win for the customer because they were getting the deal. And then it was a win for us as a company because we were selling the product.
And it was definitely, let's say, the perfect place and the perfect time, wasn't it?
It was good timing. It was good timing. There was nothing, there was a diners club that was 10% off or something. So there was a niche in the market and fortunately I saw it and I took the opportunity.
Were there any challenges in the beginning?
There's loads of challenges, Mina, so many challenges. Run us through some. Gosh, when I started The Entertainer, I didn't shrink wrap the books. People were stealing the vouchers. I ordered these big books.
Stealing vouchers?
Yeah, so I knew which ones were popular at least. But I mean, I have a flip chart of mistakes that I did. So anybody that's starting a business, really, you do make mistakes. But the key is you just don't make them twice.
And definitely. And then how did you grow your business across different countries, learning from these challenges?
Yeah, with The Entertainer, we grew into 15 countries. We started with the UAE and then we went into 15 countries. So more, all of the, predominantly the Middle East, Asia, South Africa, and a little bit of Europe. And there were certainly loads of challenges with that. More so legality, satellite offices, staff. But to get anywhere in life, there needs to be challenges.
Definitely.
And that's what helps you grow.
So you said that you started off in 2000 driving on Shakeside. I suppose that as time went by, everything became more technologically driven, right? So if you could just describe that transition that you faced from going from a print publication to a more technologically driven app.
Yeah, look, to be honest, I was really nervous about going digital. It was the dark art. I didn't know it. I knew the book, I knew the merchants, I knew finance, I knew the company inside and out, and that the digital side scared me, but I knew we had to go digital. So we employed a digital team. And to be honest, we didn't go digital straight away with every country. We actually kept the product at the same time. So then they could have a choice if you wanted the print publication or the app. And the first country we went digital was Asia, because Asia was a bit more tech savvy. And literally that's how we did it.
So now that you've sold The Entertainer 4 years ago, if I'm not mistaken, let's talk a little bit about the Benton Group.
Oh, yes.
So as the founder and the CEO of Benton Group, what really drives your passion now in your business? How is it different from The Entertainer? What mistakes have you maybe learned upon an Entertainer that you're implementing the lessons in now with Benton Group?
Yeah, well, the Benton Group's a holding company, and what we do with the Benton Group, we do our own startups and we invest in other companies at the same time. So all the mistakes I've made with The Entertainer, I've brought into the Benton Group. And I was starting another startup, can you believe it, after 17 years? But I love that. I love a challenge. I love helping people. I really love achieving something.
And at a certain point, I feel like we do need a new chapter.
You do. You get bored otherwise.
Exactly.
You have to wake up, you have to have a purpose, and you have to really do what you love. So the Benton Group I love, and I love investing in other companies because I really like giving others the opportunity that people gave me when I had a startup as The Entertainer and believing in me, so I want to believe in them at the same time.
Definitely. Now, you spoke about you have to keep things going, not make them boring. How do you keep that dynamic environment in the Benton Group now?
Yeah, look, company culture is huge in any company. Your staff are your human capital. So you have to make it fun. don't get me wrong, you have to do your work at the same time, but you have to make it fun, you have to love what you do.
Make people comfortable.
You make people comfortable, you have to have a good personnel, you have to have the right fit, and the people that work for you have to want to get up and come to work, not be there for the first of the month for their salary. And that's really important to me. So,
I agree with that.
Yeah, so I mean, I think every business is different. In hours, in values, in principles, in staffing, different cultures. So you have to, as a CEO, you have to be able to really read the room of what your staff wants.
And have a bird's eye view on everything.
You do. Some might want salary increases, some might want recognition, some might want days in lieu, some might want family days. So you have to really understand
and adapt
what floats their boat.
Yeah, definitely. Now, you've talked about the culture inside of the office, and I wanted to discuss with you the whole concept of female empowerment in this region, which is quite important. Now, could you elaborate on maybe the advocacy of female power and the importance, let's say, that women have in leadership roles like yours, for example?
Yeah, look, female empowerment is a big issue, I think. I'm actually more about equality than female empowerment. I believe in any position, whether it be senior, junior, mid of the range, that it's actually about the person, not about the gender. And I think women are actually a little bit hard done by because we have to actually work extra hard, especially in senior positions, to earn our positions. I think globally, there's 10% of women CEOs. And I know we have children, and I understand.
But do you think that's the reason why?
A little bit, and I think women lose confidence as well within themselves because, I mean, we're just, in a nice way, we're just as smart as men. We multitask, we get the job done, we're happy to work extra hours, and we understand our industry. So I really struggle with the female empowerment a little bit, and I'm all about the equality more.
That's very well said, though.
Thank you.
Now, since we did talk about families, I wanted to ask you, how do you maintain your work-life balance? You have 2 kids, if I'm not mistaken?
I do have 2 children.
How does it look like being a mom and a CEO at the same time?
Yeah, look, I always say happy hierarchy, happy family. So I'm a single mum. I was divorced 6 years ago, and my kids are the most important thing to me. So they actually come first. But saying that, I also have a purpose, and I love work, and I want to do that, and I want to lead by example to them at the same time of work ethic. So either they fit in with me with my work, or I'll spin it around and I'll fit in with them. So we really work as a team. But
that's the right way to do it.
Yeah, work-life balance it's tough, but look, I have very good support at home. Having your own business, I can be agile, which I'm fortunate to be able to have. And you've just got to make it work. You have to be structured, you have to be consistent, and you just have to make it work.
It's human.
It's human,
exactly. Human at the end of the day.
Exactly. And they're part of the business. So for Kaha Kapo, the kids do some modelling for me. My daughter comes into the shop and she restocks sometimes because she wants to understand the brand. So I'm very big on work ethic as well, with them as well. They have to earn their pocket money,
Exactly. No, I completely agree with that. I completely do. Now, what advice maybe would you give all of those young entrepreneurs out there that are starting off where you were maybe 20, 25 years ago?
Oh, wow. Gosh, I have so much advice.
Top 3, let's put it that way.
Oh, top 3. 1, definitely believe in yourself. People will always put you down. It comes from jealousy, and maybe they don't want the opportunity to do it, but always believe in yourself. Secondly, if it doesn't work out, you can always get a job.
Yes.
So that's the second thing. And thirdly, it's hard work.
And nobody knows what you go through in those beginning years. They just see the fame in the end, right?
Oh, every overnight success story is 10 years in the making.
And what would you tell a younger version of yourself?
Honestly, nothing. I would actually tell me nothing, because
you wouldn't be here where you are today.
Life throws you so many different challenges, and it's the way you deal with them. So I wouldn't change anything that I've done, because I wouldn't be the person that I am today.
And that's very well said for the ending of our interview. Thank you so much, Donna, for coming over today. It was lovely speaking to you and hearing all of your insights about your career and your personal life. And we hope to see you again in ITP very soon.
Thank you for having me, Mina.
Join us next time as we continue to explore the stories and journeys of all of the individuals that have shaped our world. Until then, stay inspired.